Hello there, 2-Minute Mover. So good to have you here with us. I'm Lizzie Williamson, and standing next to me in the UberKate workshop is a woman who, thanks to her beautiful heart, her creative mind, and these incredibly talented hands,
Sorry, still holding your hammer.
creates this jewellery that not only is gorgeous to look at, but when you wear it, you feel this connection to it. And it's something, these pieces are things that you want to hold on to for your life and then pass down to your daughters and your granddaughters. This Kate Sutton. Thank you for having me over.
Thank you, here you go. I've got a hammer for
thank you very much. We can definitely 2-minute with that. So this show is all about inspiring you to get your precious body moving more and to break through any excuses or reasons why you are not doing it. And I'm really interested in speaking to you, Kate, because here you are managing and building this thriving business, children, and I want to know where exercise fits in with all of this, how it helps you in some way, what you have ever struggled with about it. And then we're going to do this excuse busting 2-minute moves at the end of our chat to really show you when you need an energy boost or a boost of productivity or creativity. You know, there's moments in your day where you're like, what the moves you can do, super simple, super easy, you're going to love it. So, exercise, Kate, what do you feel about it?
Everything. It's always been a part of my life. I was a netballer as a girl, and then it's just been something that keeps my headspace under control. So I don't necessarily exercise to lose weight or to look a certain way. I do it to clear my head and to get the thoughts flowing for design ideas. My favourite bit of exercise is a loop of the lake down at Narrabeen.
Oh yeah.
8.5 Ks, flat.
Yeah.
Like, you'd say it's running, but it's actually the Cliffy Shuffle, because I'm really only going
I'm a shuffle too. I do the shuffle.
Yeah. I can ask myself a question that I need to solve in the business at the beginning of the run, and by the time I get round to the end of the lake, I've got the answer.
Wow.
Really powerful.
Oh, that is amazing.
Stand-up paddle's my other thing. So I just love getting on the water, in the water. I'm like any other woman. I have that love-hate relationship with exercise. I don't always want to do it. But if I haven't done it for 2 or 3 days, then I just start getting a bit...
Yes, your husband mentioned to me something about that.
What a dobber.
I'm exactly the same, yeah. Whenever I'm Felix, my husband, he's like, have you done any exercise? Would you like to
Why
go
don't you
do
go out
something?
for a run?
Yeah, so this is the thing, when you can go out for a run, it's brilliant. And then it's kind of looking at, there's times where you actually can't go out for some reason. Maybe there's, it's raining or you've got sick kids at home. And so it's this idea of how do you get more movement into your day no matter what. And often that little voice in our head, that little excuses voice will say, well, I don't really have the time to go do that today, or the weather's not that great, or I'm not feeling that great. Do you have that voice, and do you tell it how to remember how you feel after you've done it, or what's your process when that happens?
My process, believe it or not, is if I'm feeling like that, I'll get up off my bench and I'll just lean myself back and I'll do 3 sets of 10, and then I'll do squats, 10 sets of squats. And by the time I've done that, I can sit back down again and refocus.
It's a 2-minute mover.
It's a simple thing. I probably learned it off you over the years, but they're my 2 exercises that I'll do in the workshop at my bench, and then I'll sit back down again and my head's clear.
Yes. Yeah. So it's rather than waiting for the motivation, you take action, and then that is what precedes the motivation.
Yeah. It's making a change too, like getting up off if you're sitting there for hours at a time doing really fine detailed work, just getting up and out of that space and into a different one. That whole thing of going and having a cup of tea is fantastic, but if you can get your heart rate up, do something different, that works for me with what I create and how I work.
Yeah, so it's almost like it gets you unstuck, doesn't it? Your body's
definitely
in one position, you move, and therefore you things get moving inside your brain and your heart.
Because I'm like this a lot of the time, I'm like hunched over, so you've got to get up and open your chest back up again and start breathing properly. Yeah,
a lot of us are like that, I think, whether or not it's jewelry, but it's often computers, sometimes it's children, sometimes it's babies, and phones, or like this all the time. So that idea of just taking a moment we'll do that in our 2-minute move.
Oh, looking forward to it.
Yeah. So when it comes to exercise, can you think of a specific time in your life where you know that it's actually really helped you?
Oh, my whole life.
Whole life, yeah.
I can't say I've had a spot where I haven't done it. I've had weeks where I haven't done it. You know, if I go on holidays, I just let everything go, eat everything, drink everything, and don't exercise.
Awesome.
I might do, you know, swimming or whatever. But I always know that to be my best self and be doing my best designing and to be as centered and balanced as I can be, that I need to exercise. And often if I'm in a bit of a shitty mood or I'm, you know, feeling tense, then I know that that's the thing that will turn it around for me. Yeah.
And so why do you think that a lot of women struggle to do it in a sustainable way, that they feel like they don't have the time or they are too exhausted? Like, what do you think is the difference, I guess, between you here now, just knowing that you need it, to someone, you know, perhaps you watching and going, I know that I should be exercising. I know it's going to make me feel good. It doesn't seem to happen for me. Why do you reckon that is for a lot of women?
I think it's the art of allowing. I think being a woman with so many things on our to-do list every day, we're right down the bottom. And so we get through that list and we tick all the boxes, but by the time, you know, we get to us at the bottom, the time's run out and there's no time left. So maybe if we can move ourselves a little bit further up the priority list, then that might help, because we deserve to feel fit and strong and healthy and good about ourselves. And I'm a better mum and I'm a better wife and I'm a better businesswoman when my head's straight. And exercise helps me get my head straight. So
how do you think you've moved yourself up there in the priority list?
That's a really good question. Knowing that if I don't do it, then I'm not my best person to be around, and just trying to figure it into and I don't know, like maybe have a bit more balance with the family and thinking, well, I'm valuable as well, and if I get sick or if I can't work, you know, then there's a massive impact on our family because it's a family business. So I think also maybe as your kids get a little bit older, I think 0 to 5 is a really difficult 5-year cycle for every single family. And I think it's possibly the cycle where we don't look after ourselves. And you know, I definitely didn't put myself on the priority list then to what I do now with a 10 and a 15-year-old. So I think there's timing involved in it as well. It's not just a matter of putting yourself on the list. There's just so much to get done in a day. That, you know, sometimes it is a struggle to even get there. That's what I love about what you do. Like, I remember first seeing your clip where you had a wine bottle in the kitchen. I was like, that is a chick after my own heart. That is the kind of woman that, you know, we're all trying to juggle everything. And, you know, if there's some sort of a lift where I'm doing something whilst drinking a glass of wine, like
that's totally doable. I love that idea of like what you're saying about seasons, because sometimes you do get more time. Sometimes your kids get older and then you end up working more and you don't feel like you've got enough time. But in those seasons, even in those days that are really different, that idea of doing a little something rather than doing nothing. If you can't go for a jog around the lake, I love how, you know, you just get there and you do your push-ups, and just keeping that momentum of making yourself a priority, even if it's not a 30-minute priority, even if it's just like that little few moments that you take throughout your day to kind of go, you know what, I'm worth this, I'm worth giving back to my body and creating that momentum so I keep looking after myself.
Totally agree.
Cool. All right, so we're going to do a 2-minute move together now, right? And this is an awesome
not
bench.
This is not being pre-organised, by the way. I have no idea what we're doing.
So I'm just going to ask my camera woman there if she could just zoom back. Thank you so much. Yeah, there we go. Look at this amazing workshop, everybody. It's pretty incredible, isn't it? We'll have to do some close-ups.
A lot of history at this bench.
Yeah?
Yeah, a lot of history.
A lot of memories.
A lot of beautiful things have been made here.
It's so incredible. Oh, wow.
See, we can use those. That's a bangle mandrel. So there's 2 of those. Feel the weight of that.
Oh, wow.
Don't need a wine bottle, just 2 of those.
So cool. So what I want to show you is like a little cardio burst, right?
Great.
So when you're there sitting down or just at your computer, at your workstation, wherever you are, this idea of getting up, or even if you are already standing up, and getting your heart pumping a little bit. And what this does is, sets off some, fire in your brain. It's like when you were talking about running around the lake, isn't it? You just go, oh yes, that's what it is I need to do. It fires up.
Yeah.
It takes your body out of sleep mode, which happens when we're in the same position for a long time. You can almost feel your body waking up and going, oh yes, thank you for getting moving. And these are really simple. We're going to do a modified version and a more advanced version. And I thought the doggy was going to come and join in. So super simple. You're just going to start. Here we go. Did you hear the word walk? And we're just going to do a little walk on the spot. Yeah. And I know you might feel a bit strange, so I'm just going to get you into a little bit of a jog.
Okay.
Yeah. There you go. Yeah.
No judging. I haven't done anything this morning, so this is good.
Yeah, so you want, when you're doing this little jog or power walk on the spot, wherever you're at with your fitness, feel your shoulders dropping down, yeah? So all that tension and everything you carry, you can also do a nice little shake out there. And that, so you want to go for like about 20 seconds of that one.
Yeah.
Yeah, and then what I'm going to get you to do is come on out with your arms, and I'm just going to move out of the way so everyone can see you. So start jogging, out with your arms there, yeah? And you're just going to pulse them back and back, yeah, here, and then one that way and one that way, yes. Open up, yeah, so that's in between your little cardio burst, opening up through your chest there, yeah, and now we're going to do another little cardio burst, little jog on the spot. Let's go, yeah. So see if you can get your knees a little bit higher, and to make it a bit interesting, you take your hands there, knees on up, look at you, beautiful woman. That looks so good on you. I love it, yeah. So you're grounding into the floor, you're feeling those knees coming up, you're feeling your tummy muscles there. You're doing it right?
Yep.
Not feeling too much of a...
No pressure.
No pressure. Okay, 5 more seconds of that one. Ooh, doggy. 2 and 1. Let's do it again. Open those arms out and here, yeah. One way and then the other way. Take those big breaths, open up through your chest, yeah.
It sounded like you just said take those big breaths.
Take those big breaths and show them to the world. Okay, we're going to do one more of those, yeah? Ready? Let's go. Knees up. Let those arms, shake them on out. Yeah, I want you to imagine now like the ground is really, really hot. Super, super hot ground. That's it, yeah? Just put these down so that I bash my teeth. That's it. Let's go. UberKate in the workshop. Wait till you see what she designs after this.
Look how
Creative juices are flowing. Productivity pushing. There we go. 5 more seconds here. 3, 2, and 1. And let's go. Those big ones here. Yeah. And open it out. And here comes the rubbish truck. Good timing.
It's real.
Keeping it real. Yeah. And 1. I'm going to get you to do a roll down towards your toes there. Yeah, just roll down there, let your head drop. Yeah. And then roll yourself on up. And take your shoulders back. And that little moment that you take, just to go, oh yeah.
And feel really good.
Yeah, it makes you feel good, huh? Really, really good. So with all this feeling good, with all this prioritization of you, of exercise for your mental health, for the way that you feel, Kate, what's it all for you? Where do you sort of really see it making a difference? Is it your business, your family? Is it everything?
Doing exercise.
Yeah.
My head space. I think as women we self-doubt.
Yeah.
And if I'm feeling balanced and like I'm taking care of myself as well as the family, then I don't doubt myself as much.
Yeah. And what's really lighting you up at the moment?
We're got some news. We're launching into New York and the US in August.
Wow.
So it's been a long time coming.
That's massive.
15 years to be an overnight success.
Mm-hmm.
But it's in my time, and I'm really excited to see what happens.
Yeah. Sorry to make you talk. I always do that to everybody. Yeah, New York, here you come.
Yeah, really, really excited about it.
Yeah, oh, that's so wonderful. Well, congratulations.
Thank you,
and thank you so much for having me here and for 2 Minute Moving with me. And I hope that what this has shown you is how these little things that you can do, a jog on the spot, an open up stretch of your chest, or what Kate was talking about before, 10 push-ups at your bench, your kitchen bench, your table, some squats. All these little things can actually end up building up to making this really big difference to the way that you feel. And I'm like you, I am so interested in exercise when it comes to your mental health, more than how it transforms your body and trying to get this perfect body. Exercise and the way it makes you feel is such a game changer and so powerful. And I'm so happy that you've got this going on in your life, and you can just see, you know, the incredible results from you making yourself a priority and and looking after yourself. So we're all very lucky to have you.
Thank you for having me.
And
I'm sweaty.
You're live.
I'm all sweaty. Seriously, that works.
So thanks so much everybody, and we'll see you for another 2-minute move live very, very soon. I'm just going to do my run out of camera.
I'll dance for you whilst you turn it off.
And Ed will
Bye everyone.